Holy again. I thought you were yourself type of thing. No? I thought you were yourself type of thing. So if you were aware of somebody hoaxing you, then you get defensive for yourself. But then when your friends do it, then you let them hoax you type of thing. So instead of being yourself, when you're aware of somebody else hoaxing you, then all of a sudden you're defending your friend's image type of thing. No? You don't see? Remember the part 1 of this video? I was saying that example about me hoaxing you with crap type of thing, trying to throw jokes to you so you can eat the crap type of thing, right? But you still don't see that your friends are doing it, that you were supposed to be yourself against me type of thing, but then now you're defending your friend's image all of a sudden type of thing. You don't see? You're defending your friend's image type of thing all of a sudden. But then right now you're trying to be yourself. Holy. Aren't you in a suffering mood right now? Right? You're in a suffering mood and your mood is frozen type of thing. So, the only way to get out of the suffering mood is to be in that spiritual mood type of thing. Or the meditative mood. Isn't that the mood of being you type of thing? Because when you go in society type of thing, then like your mood is irrelevant type of thing. No? You don't see how you put the social act like your alter ego when you go in society, but then when you're by yourself in your house, then all of a sudden you act different, like you're back to the spiritual mood type of thing, like you're going close to spirituality a little bit, even if you're still not into it when you're by yourself, you're pretty much going back to source type of thing. It's like the same thing with like waking up in the morning. Like I just woke up just now. I've been sleeping all day type of thing. Like you open your eyes type of thing, and then you know how you're by yourself in your own world type of thing, right? Then all of a sudden that mood goes away when you go in society. Then you get caught up with other people's moods. You don't see? Right away, like soon as you walk out the house, the mood changes. That's the mood you have to get rid of type of thing. You don't see? You don't see you have to keep the mood into your like world when you first wake up type of thing. And I'm not saying when you go out in society you can't talk to people type of thing, because of course you have to express your talking type of thing, right? And I'm not saying to not have fun with your friends type of thing, because of course like social fun is social. You know what I'm saying? Or like stuff like that. But I'm talking about when you wake up and you go out there and all of a sudden you put your suffering mood on. Like ready for your friends to hoax you type of thing. That type of mood type of thing. You're supposed to have a positive mood type of thing when you go in society. When you interact with people, it's supposed to be positive. It's not supposed to be negative and like letting people's moods overpower your mood type of thing. You're supposed to be you. You don't see that when you're you, you have more fun type of thing? No? And then when you're you and your mood, then you attract other people like you You don't see when you're you attract other people like you. Just like if you are a rock star, you attract rock star friends. And when you are a cool person, then you attract cool people. And then when you're a biker, then you attract bikers to your group. You don't see that? So if you were you, then you attract other people like that or like you type of thing. You don't see? And that's mostly going to be the spiritual people, because when you're really you, then you get the spiritual collectiveness. The spiritual collectiveness is not really a group, like a certain cultural group, like you go around society and see them. It's not like that. The real spiritual people, I'm not talking about cultural spiritual people who put culture into their spirituality. I'm talking about the real spiritual people is when you're really you type of thing. It's in this happening type of thing. No? Like if you grab a bunch of people, right? A bunch of groups, or not group, just a bunch of figures. Like in my side, you see 10 people, right? Don't you notice how all of us have moods, right? Like forget about the culture and the ideology and the religion for a second. We all have moods, right? As an individual. So I could be in the mood for spirituality while that guy could be in the mood for spirituality, right? But if the guy right here was spiritual culture, he's in the mood for spirituality. That's why. It's not because he's spiritual culture. It's because he's in the mood for spirituality. But what he's doing is he's just adding a spice to it. That's all he's doing. He's adding a spice to his mood. He's putting an ideology to his mood. But it's not different than me putting a spiritual mood on. And then this guy putting a spiritual mood on. If we don't have a spiritual culture, it doesn't mean that we don't have spiritual moods. You don't see it's the mood itself? How the fifth dimension is emotion, and so mood has a lot to do with it. So if you're you attract spiritual people, real spiritual people. No? You don't see? And we don't hoax you, because what we're about is looking within type of thing. We're about looking within, while the ones who hoax you is about looking out. No? You don't see their intention with the looking out thing? Looking for approval? No? They try to drag you into their mood by hoaxing you. But the reason why that they're trying to look for people's approval is so that they can know that their ego cloaking is working. Like, they're looking for approval. When they're looking for approval, that's actually them looking for approval of them cloaking very good. So they're cloaking very hard type of thing. You don't see? They're cloaking. Holy. So then, when they're cloaking hard, then all of a sudden, they think that they can fool people by dragging them into their mood, by hoaxing them. That's when the hoaxing part comes. First they look for approval, right? Get people's attention. Then, oh, it's working. The ego thing's working. So now let me go drag somebody into my mood so I can, by hoaxing them. You don't see? But when you are in a spiritual mood, we don't do that. We look within type of thing. And we accept each other. We're okay with like, I'm okay with my friends being them, and they're okay with me being me. You don't see that? Because that's the spiritual thing, is to be different. Because when you're really different, that's the point. Because you're looking within and you're not being somebody else type of thing. It's nothing to do with religion, ideology, or spirituality. Nothing like that. That's just your friends hoaxing you. You don't see that idea is influenced by their hoaxing? That's them trying to be creative to trick you into you being in their mood type of thing. But that's not how it's really like. You don't see that that's them philosophizing to trick you. They're marketing their creativity and their ideas. They're saying that, oh, that's spiritual, looking within. No, it's not spiritual. What do you mean? That's not, it is spiritual, but not that spiritual. It's not cultural type of thing or a religious thing like you think it is. It's not like trying to be positive type of thing. It's not that type of thing. You don't see? It's just the happening of nature and that's it. Ooh. They're tricking you with ideology. They're fighting you with ideas so they can drag you into their mood. It's not really about how life is really like. All the stereotypes came from people hoaxing people. You don't see it's all the hoaxing? The stereotypes come from hoaxing people. It's not really how it's like, but people get tricked and think it's that. They think it's that when it's not. It's them hoaxing you. They're marketing their ideas type of thing so they can drag you into their mood, so it's all about mood. You don't see this is coming from negative entities? This is why the world's messed up with the negative entities here. You don't see the happening that these negative entities roaming around this planet is the reason why this world's messed up. And then there's more to it. The hidden, you realize it's their mood. And then you realize all the stereotypes and the ideas are coming from these moody people that are hoaxing people. So the hoaxing is the source of everything. Holy. You know what I think about people who like to hoax people? Holy. No? 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 You don't like the middle finger? Holy. No? Holy. 13.